across the sea of character sheets, deep in the forest of D20s lies the mountain of source books.
Welcome to the Mountain of Source Books. We hope you enjoyed your climb. My name is Jeffrey Vincent Dale, and today we're going to be diving right back into our character creation for D&D.
Let's see. I will do race this time. We just had a cat. So if we want to do, I want to do something opposite to that. I think I want to do an owl person.
Okay.
Not that owls are the opposite of cats, because owls are kind of the bird version of cats. But
Alright, so we're going with an owlin. Let's do another one I've been wanting to do for a while. We'll go with Artificer.
Artificer, yay. Now I'm trying to think of stories where these two characters met and are constantly trying to, like, one of them's trying to fleece the other, so they have to be a merchant.
Alright. Let's see.
I know nothing about artificers.
History would probably be a good one to fit with Merchant.
Yep.
Maybe Arcana as well, for the same reasons.
Yep. And for the actual background, they gain insight and persuasion, so all of that's good.
Yeah, and then Artisan's Tools.
What do they make? I do know Artificer has, like, kind of magic item stuff. I'm not super familiar. I did one shot where one person made a bread, like a baker basically, and his whole motivation was getting back home because he had a sourdough starter that was
I kind of like the idea of our character being a cobbler. He mends and then enchants shoes.
Yeah, I do like shoes. I have such a hard time finding shoes in my size.
Alright. Magical tinkering, spell casting, infuse item. Alright, artificer infusions now we choose. We get 4 options, it looks like.
Nothing for boots. So frustrating, because the only thing that looks like it really works is... Oh wait, hold on, Boots of Winding Path. Oh, that's level 6.
Yeah, we're starting at level 3, so we can pick our subclass.
Enhanced weapon, and it's like a little hammer for making shoes. That's always a good one. Homunculus Servant, actually, is that one? Yeah, Homunculus Servant to just make, like, a little thing that makes boots.
Alright, we'll go with that.
Okie doke.
Alright, homunculus servant.
I keep forgetting this is an owl person.
Ooh, I like replicate magic item.
Yeah, the thing that I don't really know what would fit this character is the thing, because if you look at the list that it has, it's really specific stuff.
Boots of false tracks. There we go.
That is pretty good.
Replicate magic item and homunculus servant. Ooh, what's returning weapon?
It is just, if it's a thrown weapon, it will return to you automatically, so...
Ooh.
Common problem of dagger wielders is like, oh, I only carry so many daggers, and I've lost and used all of them, now I have to go and pick them up.
Yeah, plus our character can fly, so it makes sense.
Yep.
Alright, return weapon, and then we need one more.
I wish there was more thematic ones.
Yeah, none of them really fit.
As if we're already working on a magic item, maybe just like magic weapon in general, so it's like it's just a more powerful throwing weapon.
Alright, so enhanced weapon then. Alright. Now then we pick our specialization.
Let's see, it says alchemist, armor, artillerist, battlesmith. I guess armor is probably the best option for that.
It's the closest one to fitting
Yeah.
the shoemaker.
And then they gain magic missile and thunder wave from their stuff. And you get like specific arcane armor. So it has it's the type of armor you get doesn't have a strength requirement, so you can have a weak person who has armor.
Ooh.
You can use arcane armor as a spellcasting focus, which is the weirdest thing to say. Can't be removed against your will, and you can just put it on as an action, which is neat.
Yeah. I want to make an armor. I want to make an armorer too.
Yeah. And
All right.
it gets some other stuff. Let's see. Pick Guardian or Infiltrator.
Yeah, for the armor model.
Okay, you can add your intelligence modifier instead of your other stuff. So we have Guardian, which is Thunder Gauntlets, Defensive Field. It's one of those two. Or Infiltrator with its Lightning Launcher, Powered Steps, or Dampening Field. This sounds more modern stuff. What's going on here? Since we already have a returning weapon, Lightning Launcher doesn't sound fun because that's just like, it's another long-range attack. There's increasing speed for walking speed, although we have a flying person. Dampening Field, which removes this stealth check thing, so it's heavier armor, which if we're playing a flying character, actually that is a good point too.
Yeah, let's see.
I guess Defensive Field, where it's like you gain temporary hit points equal to your level in the class, replacing any temporary hit points you man.
Yeah, I also really like the idea of a bird person just punching somebody. So
Yeah, I suppose that's true too.
all right, so we'll go with Guardian.
And that can be changed. That's just like what it's generally using.
All right, and then we get spells. All right, we get 2 prepared. Oh, we have Magic Missile and Thunderwave as prepared spells. We get to pick 2 cantrips and 1 spell. Let's see. I mean, first level, I think we should go with Identify if he's a merchant.
Yeah, that's very big important detail, yeah. There was another thing that I was thinking of where it's like there's like things like detect magic and stuff like that, and mending is an absolute requirement.
Yeah.
How many do we have?
I think we get 1 more. Yeah, 1 more.
Really not sure on that last one.
We should probably give him an attack spell.
Yeah. Well, if we're gonna do Thunder Gauntlets, is there a attack we can kind of add with that? Lightning Lure, I guess, is a thing.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I've never heard of Lightning Lure before, so I'll look and see what it says.
It's a weird one. I remember that.
A lash of lightning energy that strikes at one creature of your choice within 15 feet. You must survive on a saving throw, or be pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards you and take lightning damage. Yeah, that's a pretty cool spell, actually.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that one.
All right. This got weird.
Yeah, he did. Well, I defaulted to he. We could make it another gender.
I mean, you know me. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because because I use the word little guy, which is just my way my brain goes with thinking about gremlins. So we could probably do a lady.
Okay.
Especially when you consider the thematic literary uses of owls.
All right. So what should the character's name be?
Hoots. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't think my random name generator has...
Oh my god, I just thought of something. Something about shoes.
All right.
Oh my god, Peach Cobbler.
I love it.
Because technically, a lot of last names were just based off of your profession, so the last name of Cobbler actually makes sense, and there's a stupid name, which is Peach Cobbler. Yeah.
The Adventures of Peach Cobbler and Single Cable.
I also love it seems like their dynamic appears to be entirely antagonistic to each other.
All right. A language option.
Hmm. What's funny? Gnome.
Okay. Gnomish. All right.
Gnomes love shoes too. It's a known fact.
All right. And then background.
I used Guild Artisan in my brain because that was just the obvious one.
Okay. Yeah, that one or the failed merchant would have been the two I would have picked from. So
I think they do a good enough job. So
yeah.
I feel like this character has anxiety though.
All right. So we got choosing our artisan's tool,
Cobbler,
and maybe leatherworker's tool would fit best.
probably.
Okay. And we get to pick another language.
Ah, halfling, just the small people. Which I think since they're medium sized, they're just constantly surrounded by small people, especially considering our cat friend is also small.
All right. Characteristics: perfectionist, a snob.
I do like snob.
I like to talk at length about my profession.
I do love the idea of just constantly talking about shoes.
Another reason for the two of them to be at odds.
Yes. I would personally do that a lot if, I didn't have a size 14 shoe. Also, if I had money for buying shoes, which is the other problem.
Talk at length about shoes. And we said snob.
Yeah, snobby. And then we're talking about ideals. I mean, yeah, there's one for aspirations, which actually brings up the question. We never decided alignment.
Oh, yeah.
So I do like the idea of these characters having to work together. Do they work together because they want to or because they have to? Because if it's have to, I would say lawful neutral.
All right, yeah, we'll go with that. Because I'm trying to think of a reason why a cobbler and an entertainer would be working together, and I can't think of one.
You need shoes. Cats have those weird feet.
They're putting on a tap dancing performance.
Yes.
And they need to make sure that they have someone there to repair the shoes. All right, let's see.
Ooh, okay. So it's not quite. I will get revenge on the evil forces that destroyed my place of business and ruined my livelihood. The beginning of the adventure, the reason they came together is because Single Cable is getting chased by some group of people, and they just kind of just like stampede through Peach's shop and basically destroy everything. So like it becomes like a comedy of errors where they just accidentally get stuck together because of this like bad timing and placement, and that's just like the character's motivation. And really think about like the Pokemon anime with Misty trying to get back at Ash for destroying her bike, like that kind of feeling.
I love it. I also love the irony of a shoe shop being destroyed by a stampede.
Yes, precisely. And then flaw. Let's see.
I like that she's paranoid that people are trying to cheat her.
It's
I like that
constant
idea.
paranoia, like especially because owls do that thing where they turn their heads, so she's constantly doing that, like watching her back, which is not usually how owls doing that are portrayed.
Yes.
Let's see what are we missing here? There's
Well, personal appearance. Let's decide what kind of owl.
I like barn owl.
Yeah, barn owls are pretty good. I'm gonna look up owls real quick. First image is an owl winking.
Other than like snowy owl or anything like that, I can't really think of anything that's like super good. So color scheme wise, black and white's not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. The Flores scops owl barely looks like an owl.
Let me see. You're gonna get me into animal stuff, and we're never gonna come back from this. Yeah, it kind of looks like I don't know. Let's tough.
Oh, I don't even know how to pronounce this type of owl. The Agigopteryx? I don't know. But yeah, we'll go with the barn owl.
Yeah.
They have a nice, distinct look.
But yeah,
All right, I'm pretty happy with these characters.
that was fun.
Yeah, I'm definitely using these as NPCs in something because
Yeah.
they sound like a lot of fun. All right, and that's going to be it for this week. Join us again in 2 weeks on May 16th when we play Microscope. With all that said, careful on your way back down the mountain.